Welcome into the video, and as you may have seen, the Manchester Major is just around the corner. But this time round, you do have the predictions given by Ubisoft. What that means is that you can make some predictions throughout the tournament, and you can win a big fuck ton of prizes. And I will show you those prizes now. So as you can see here, you can predict up to 27 results. All you need to do is get just over half of the results correct, and you can win yourself a free battle pass for the upcoming season. I hear you asking, how do these predictions work though? Where do I do the predictions? Well, I will show you that website now. So all you're going to want to do is go over to the link in the description of this video, and as you can see here, it says the Manchester Major predictions. Make your predictions for the qualified teams in each phase and for the grand final. These are my predictions that I have gone with. I have gone for G2, Bleed Esports, Space Station and CAG. But if you want to do them differently, I will show you where you can see the list of teams competing in this play-in, otherwise known as Phase 1 of the Major. So whether you do agree with my predictions I've just told you or not, I'm here to show you thanks to Wikipedia, which I will also link in the description of this video, and it's your fantastic resource to find out how all the fixtures work, all the players that are playing for the teams, etc, etc. It's a truly fantastic website, and I'll link it for the Manchester Major so you can get a little bit more engaged with it. But this is why I'm showing you this Phase 1 bracket here, because I've seen a lot of videos explaining who they think might qualify for the Major and who to put for your predictions. And unfortunately, those are wrong. They are wrong because they are not aware that in that lower bracket semi-final, the bracket does indeed flip. So to put that into context for you, say Liquid lose to G2 and GK lose to Fear X, they would go into the lower bracket quarter-final. But then the winner of that would play the loser from the upper bracket quarterfinal, which would be a game between, in my predictions, Bleed and Space Station. So the black bracket does indeed flip. So that's one thing to keep your eye on when you're making your predictions. So don't be bamboozled by it. And I do just want to say that these are just my predictions. Do not take these as, oh my god, Thomas told me to do this, I'm definitely getting a free battle pass, even though I do back myself to get at least 14 out of 27 in these predictions. So to give you a full overview of how I think my predictions would go, yes, excuse my use of paint, I am very inept at using Photoshop, so I have just written in the teams there. So to confirm it again, I have SSG beating Cruelty, Bleed beating CAG, FearX beating GK, G2 beating Liquid, which then means Team Cruelty play CAG, in which I've got CAG winning, and then GK versus Liquid, in which I have Liquid winning. But then we have our bracket flipping here, which means CAG would go up against FearX, who lose to G2, and then I have SSG beating Liquid when SSG have lost to Bleed. So your top teams going through in the play-ins would be G2 Bleed in the upper bracket and SSG CAG in the lower bracket. So to show you how to do these predictions, all you need to do is follow the link. I'm just showing you how else you could get there, but you can use the link in the description, in the channel description of this video. You click on this link. I've also booted up my alt account, so this is going to be what it looks like for you if you haven't made any predictions as of yet. You go to teams qualified in the upper bracket, you search down, and this is where people may get confused, which is why I'm making this video. It does show you all the teams that have qualified for the Manchester Major. I think it might be to catch you out a little bit. I'm sure it's just the way it's programmed. So make sure you only put the teams that are actually in the play-in. So G2 and Bleed, and then I'm going to go for SSG. And then also, see, this is the bit of the gamble here. CAG is the gamble one, but I think they'll have enough to get them through into the Phase 2 of the Major. You click Save Your Predictions. There are your predictions saved. There are also the playoffs and finals that you can make your predictions for. But I would advise coming back to this YouTube channel once the play-ins have been finished, because the playoffs will include 4 teams from the play-ins. So there's no point in making your predictions as of yet, because you don't know which teams will be getting through to that stage. So it's much better off waiting, checking my YouTube channel, and then we'll make more predictions with a hope to get yourself, well, this battle pass, but maybe even more. So just to really hammer this one home, here are my predictions. As I said, these are obviously just predictions from my own head. This isn't guaranteeing you a chance to win a free battle pass, but I truly do watch a huge amount of competitive Siege. I'll also be watch partying at the upcoming major, and I'm also going to be attending Manchester as well. I am moving off to Australia at the end of June, so it's going to be like a big send-off for me with the UK and European Siege community. Let me know in the comments if you're going there and we can grab a beer, and also if you want to get amongst it and around it, singing in the crowd, cheering on some of the EU teams. Make sure to do it. We've got a big welcoming bunch of all of us in the crowd, so make sure to get amongst it and have a lot of fun. So as I mentioned, I will be watch partying all of the Manchester Major until I go there myself. But just to let the video end out, I want to show you some highlights from the qualifications for the teams who have made it to Manchester Major. And if you're new to competitive Siege, I can't say how fantastic it is. So make sure you tune in if you can find the time, because you're not going to miss some of the most insane plays that you've ever seen happen in Rainbow Six Siege. This the end. Shut your eyes and count to 10. Oh, another hit for. Oh, stop it! Ah, from the top row! Oh! What the fuck have we just witnessed? Holy shit! He's unreal.
Ground for BDS here, but obviously they need to adjust. The League of Fack has been lost. You know, where was he supposed to push? What ground was he supposed to take? And does anybody need to take over from that? Bibu still holding on to Geisha. He's going to have utility being thrown in at him from karaoke window. Shaiko goes in and gets a double. Huge kills from him. Make that 3. And Shaiko has just ripped them apart.
And just when you know he's not having the best
Easy.
day, he's
Four.
playing bad. He's been
Oh no, what the fuck? That shot!
Yes! That is what I'm talking about!
No way. I don't think they can do it. Oh my god, no way. They win it. They're gonna win it. They're gonna win it. Bibu! Bibu wins it! Look at him just smiling! Oh my god!
Now, but the keeper barriers are out
They
there
just
and
drop
drops
off.
are coming through. Kendrew is still around. That's an important mark as well. Noah playing underneath the second hatch inside of Archive.
Kenny
So
could
as
go
soon as they
massive.
would go for a drop there because they're running out of time slowly, he is there to just catch them. So they really have to go aggressive.
Can he
Still don't
go?
know where Kendrew is.
Kenny! Kenny! Kenny!